Alrighty, hello and welcome back. Okay, so a couple of things to catch you up on. First and foremost, in my first run of the new dimension here, they introduced Essence, which now I remember why this is so important, and that's this down here. So, basically, right now, the only way we can get Essence is killing monsters that like appear like a purplish, like pink, like glow, and if you kill them, you get one Essence. So for right now, that's the way we can do it. There are other ways to get Essence later, and I've already purchased something that ended up costing quite a bit of cash that will stay with us every dimension moving forward, but I'll get to that in a moment. Now, the second thing is we use the Essence mainly to power up our relics. In this case, we only have one to power up, but each relic comes with an additional bonus. So let's look. So I've gotten my relic from level 1 to level 9, okay? And as you can see, so right now our current bonus is 18 attack. Now this is huge. Obviously I didn't start with this, and you can see each time you level up, it gets progressively more expensive. So you're not just going to blast through these, but at least not currently. Later we'll be able to do them in groups of quite a few upgrades at once. And then with this one comes the Relic of the Soda Junkie, which I could potentially boost some as well. And this just gives only Soda Junkies, they get an additional boost here. So this is really cool as well. And eventually we'll have each relic we get will have its own, it will correspond to a different class. So what I was working on in the background, or off camera, is, and I realized in the previous episode I was really reluctant to move forward, but no, the progression, you must move forward. You do not want to sit in the first dimension and not move to the second, because the amount of time it took me to get to level 85 in the second dimension was drastically cut compared to what it was in the first dimension. So it's nowhere near as much work, but there is still a little bit of a grind, and that's what makes it somewhat fun to me. Okay, so we've covered that. The power spike. This is a huge power spike, and as we get more and more of those upgraded, you'll get more and more powerful. And our goal here, all we want to do is kill the boss, which is going to be on level 200 of the dungeon right now. And once we kill him, we're going to go straight to the next dimension, and we're just going to keep doing it. So let's see. It also, when I first got introduced to the Essence, it introduced me to the double speed, which is like the clock bonus, and it gave me 15 runs for that for free, and that's basically to try to bait you into buying it, which, I mean, if you want to support the game and buy it, that's totally your prerogative. I typically don't always do that. I mean, every now and then I might do it, but for like $1 or $2, maybe it's worth it. I do want that feature, and I believe it's in this right here. Wait, no, not here. It's in VIP. Yeah, the M clock. So for 500 million, we can just get it, or you can pay $2 and you can have it right now. Now, would that be the worst thing to have right now? Definitely not. I'd love to have it, but I don't need it that bad, and I already have a main save that has it, so there's no point in paying for it again. And by that I mean I paid the 500 million gold on the main game, so I'm not going to pay real money for it right now. But anyways, if you want to, go for it. That being said, the first 15 runs, all I did was I simply went in here, I hired all these guys they basically had no gear, and I just auto ran everything, okay? And I did that over and over and over, more than 15 runs, probably more like 20 runs, and that ended up with auto on and doing nothing else. I just let it play itself. I did edit some of the gear, but other than that, which I'll show you in a minute, but other than that, I just let the game play, and I was doing other stuff, while this was just running in the background. And what ended up happening was I got all the way up to it'll let me warp all the way to level 81. I got all the way to 85 just with the boosting this. So that ought to show you right there. That's huge. That's huge progression, right? What else do we need to go over here? I'm looking at my notes to try to make sure. Oh, and then the other thing was, since Essence is so huge, what I did do, so you can see I have 84,000 gold here because I haven't spent a dime yet, okay? I bought no sodas at all. That did reset, but you'll notice the tavern stuff did not reset, and I thought this was all going to reset too. I might end up buying one of these, but what I did buy was the VIP, and I got the first tier of the gnome, which was 50k. The next one is 100k. And what this does is, depending on how long you last in the dungeon, they just gather extra essence for you, which, you know, I don't know if I needed it this early, but I went ahead and did it just so that I could have something. Now, with this amount of gold, I logged off yesterday, and then today I'm coming in. Let's see how much we get for that, okay? So this is how much gold was sitting there, and who knows how if it caps out or what, but here we go. Okay, we got 13.4k for nothing, basically, which is really quite good. So that's amazing. Okay, now, I've already got my little soda dungeon bros, my soda junkies hired here, so now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and buy all the sodas. See, now we can just do everything. So, boom, 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 boom. I just wanted to do this on camera just because I thought it would be kind of neat. We almost have enough for the Regal, so we will still need some more gold. I thought I'd be able to max all of them, and I don't think I never even unlocked this one. I think I did Regal last time, though, so we'll definitely unlock that as the last one. However, if I hadn't bought the gnome thing, I would have definitely had enough money. So that's huge progression right there. Okay, now I'm going to show you, I'll quickly show you how I equip these guys. So this is all this loot I've gotten just by running this. Now this is minus MP, but this is great for us because, you know, we don't care about that, right? We don't care about magic for these guys. I like to have at least one on each side, and the rest I do in ninja because being able to dodge is pretty good. So we're going to do ninja for this. Now for the swords, these are really quite like powerful swords, but it does hurt you HP wise. I think right now this is fine though. So what we're going to do is, I like to run these currently. This is also really good, but I like to run these. I'll switch it all, even though technically that has higher attack than this. See, that's 20, but this is 15. It gives you a little bit of health, a little bit of magic, but it also gives you this crit. So I really like having the crit. And what I'll do is, whichever one I put the better armor on, I'll go ahead and put this weapon so we have a back attack. And actually, I really should put it here. So let's do that. There is, like I said, this gets a little finicky when we're setting stuff up. But so this will be, so my number 1, 2, 3 down the left side of the screen over here, and then these two are my 4, 5, right? And so that way I'll get a back attack with a really high critical chance, which is, you know, the positioning does matter. All right, now let's look at these shields because I got a couple of gold ones too. This is minus attack. I never use those, so we have a total. We can do these on every single one. And if you were going for gold, then you'd want to replace, you know, a couple with the gold stuff. Does that make sense? I mean, sure, we could make it work, probably. We'll put one here, and we'll put one here. Now, what's the difference, you might ask? 20 HP versus 25 HP and 5 attack. So it's not the hugest difference right now. So we'll throw both of them in just for fun. As far as what you want for your secondaries, I like to keep 3 guys that are completely immune to status, and the other 2 are going to take our healing stone, which, you know, I just unlocked a bunch of the other classes, but I didn't have those unlocked before, so this is your only means of healing, which means if they die, you're basically done with the run. Okay, so this is how I'm setting it up, and I'm just gonna show you what a run looks like, where it essentially just lets them go. By the way, I just clicked up and it goes back to the beginning rather than going all the way back down. You can do it that way too, but so I'm just going to let this run and I'm going to let you see what it looks like power-wise. Now, I want you to think back to what it looked like before, where we were struggling even on like the second and third areas. Now watch what it looks like. Look at that. And the speed bonus is absolutely huge as far as the clock. It's so good. I mean, I really would love to have it right now, but as you can see, you're not gonna have to worry about. Remember, this is just soda junkies with the like the attack. Oh, there we go. That's the purple guy. So we got an essence for that. Bam. So that just went up down at the bottom there. That's what it looks like, and I wanted you to see that as well, because the next time I come back and we talk, more than likely I'm going to be either at the final boss or I'm going to be preparing to go into the final boss for this dimension, and we'll look at all the things that I've discovered and, you know, unlocked at that point, and we'll move forward from there. And then I'll be doing the same thing, but I'll be jumping into the third dimension. So this is really all I had to do, and I just kept running it from the beginning to get as much gold as I could, as well as getting as much free loot as I could. You'll notice he completely missed down at the bottom left, which is pretty nice. But yeah, obviously the first area is not going to be that bad. I'm going to go ahead and just click through these since I have the mouse right here, but this is completely hands-free if you really wanted it to be. Here's another purple guy down here, so this will be another essence. That's great. Every essence we get, once we have enough, we're just going to up the attack. Now, another thing you could do is you could potentially bank some of them. Oh, here's another one. Wow, 3 of them in one area. That's really good. Look at that, one shot. I do love the crit on that. Again, it does lower his health a little bit, but I didn't bring, I don't have a thief available, so I didn't bring a thief for this, but eventually I'll put those back in the mix. I just wanted you to see what you could do so you don't have to like rack your brain when you're trying to run this. You go into a new dimension, you just equip all soda junkies, and the more you level that their particular relic up, the more powerful they'll be. They'll be able to probably run you through the first 100 levels of each dimension if you so choose. And then of course the main relics are even more important, but it's just cool to be able to just absolutely destroy with the attack. It makes such a huge difference. There's another one with Essence. Wow. This is a great run so far. I mean, I get it. We're only up to 7, but... And, the things that normally destroy us pretty hardcore are the, what is it? It's called the, like the Frozen Tomb or something like that. When we get to that frost area, that's typically where I die because I can't out-heal that. Not with the soda, not with the, whatever these guys are, the soda whatevers. I've already forgotten what their names are, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so this is just a nice auto. See how he hit for a critical for 170? I like having someone back there. We don't need the magic to hit everything now. Look at that. I mean, just absolutely destroying. Now, obviously, these are low levels, clearly, but it's still nice to feel powerful. A little bit more powerful than we did in the last episode, which... Look at that. Just auto-destroyed again. Already the first 40 levels done, and again, all I did was I just did this over and over and over again. And that's how I ended up getting, what was I at? I was at like 80,000 plus I had spent 50, so 130,000, and I probably did, let's just say 20 runs. And again, I was just multitasking, doing other things while this was happening, so it was kind of like I was playing and listening to it, but I was also paying attention to other stuff, so it was just kind of nice. I like that. There's going to be a lot of, AFK towards the mid/late game because you're going to want to, farm certain things and build your gold up. And at some point, we'll get a well. This is kind of a spoiler alert, but at some point, we'll be able to unlock a well, and you can turn gold into essence. So I'd come back with, like I had mentioned this in a previous episode, like, 80-something billion gold, and I'd convert all of it to essence so that I could boost my... all the relics that I currently had. And of course, every time you do that, you just become more and more powerful. So, yeah, I mean, these bosses are like a joke now. Level 50 on the first dimension was really tough at the beginning. But here we are. So, we're absolutely destroying. Now, of course, that won't last, because the ice is where we, like I had mentioned before, we start getting destroyed. The next relic that I believe we're going to want to pick is Crit. Now, you could potentially go Health if you wanted to, but I would strongly advise your first relic, of course, be Attack, and then your second relic be Critical Chance. If you can boost that, here's another Essence mob, but if you can boost your Crit pretty much every time you hit, you're going to be more likely to crit, which of course is going to make you be able to push even further. So, aside from being ambushed, you'll be good to go. And as you can see, these the areas with 4 guys are just nowhere near as challenging as they were in the first dimension. So, very good stuff there. Look at that. Absolute destruction. And he's already dead. We didn't even get to the 5th guy, and we're already at level, or dungeon level 50, or 60, excuse me. So I predict we'll get around 80, maybe. I mean, sometimes you can have bad luck and you can wipe at like 75 or something. It just depends on what they spam. But the AoE that hits everybody, which you can dodge, by the way. If you're in ninja suits, you can absolutely dodge that. But it's not guaranteed, so. And if they kill, like, what your essential healers are in the mix, then obviously that ain't gonna work, so. Hopefully we'll make enough gold to unlock that final, well, I say final, this second to final. I mean, technically we don't really have to unlock everything, as long as we can actually beat the boss. That's all that really matters, so. There's another Essence. We've not too bad on the Essence so far. Pretty good. See? Missed that. Perfect. Oh, he's got Essence as well. How about that? Congratulations, buddy. Alright, we'll still destroy him too. What we really want are, I mean, technically, ideally, if you were farming gold, you'd want all gold shields. And trust me, there are plenty of other things in the game that boost how much gold you get. I mean, at some points, I think, ooh, there's another Essence. I don't think I've seen that many in one run before. Or if I did, maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But anyways, oh man, I lost my train of thought. I know I was talking about something. This is the Icy Tomb is the one I was talking about. That's the run killer. But anyways, we'll be getting. I can't remember what I was talking about. That's so irritating. Wow, double Icy Tomb. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You can just get unlucky. Yeah, we've already lost one of our mains, so this run won't go super far, but whatever. It'll be fine. I don't know. I know where I was trying to go with that is. I mean, we just have so much expansion time, and yeah, we're actually absolutely getting destroyed here. This is funny, huh? Okay, well, I guess it was not meant to be. Still killed him. Okay, well. Now, okay, there he is. So he popped up. So we got 11, and then he popped in and gave us an extra one. So, of course, the lower the number this is, the lower he'll boost you. But that's cool to see on camera because I didn't remember if it just happened or if it showed up down at the bottom. But here's all the loot we got. I mean, pretty cool, but I don't think we really need much of any of this. I think I've run this enough to where we have multiple copies of pretty much everything. 18.9K. That's enough, it looks like, I think. Was it 50K that we needed? Let's find out. Yes. So we'll just go ahead and get that. Now, we should probably, well, 15K should be enough to hire our team. So we'll do that first. We'll go ahead over here. It's 17, so we need 2 more, and then we can go up in more attack. Or we could start boosting this. And you know what? Maybe this is a better investment just because initially we were using these guys only. So each dimension I'll probably default to the Soda Junkies initially, although there is a slightly higher version of those guys later. And I say slightly, meaning they are way more powerful, but okay, well, which soda did we get here? We got the Regal. Okay. I don't think I ever unlocked that one. Let's do a quick, $10 to do that. Okay. We'll go ahead and take a knight. We need a healer. Okay, well, knight, healer, I'd like a thief. Take a merchant, and then we'll do another knight, and we'll just see how this goes. Now, that being said, of course, we're gonna deck these guys out a little bit different, and I'll show it off, but I can't do an entire run. So what we'll do is I'll start higher up in the dungeon, and we'll just see what we can do. Now, another thing to consider that I have not mentioned previously is if you're going for gold and you're in like, you know, you're in the dungeon level 2000s. And there's no reason to start at the very beginning. You probably want to start, you might want to start, if you're trying to make progression, you want to start higher up. But like, all we're trying to do is get to the boss on level dungeon 200. So let's get rid of that. And I can't wait to unlock the thing where I can just tell it what I want it to equip. But we're not there yet, so that is not going to happen. Okay, we want her to have, oh, well, I got to take it off of this person. I want her to have that. Okay. I'll switch the shields in a second. I don't want the demon shields on. Okay, we'll put on this knight. We'll put this, and then we'll switch him around. Healer. Yeah, that's the order that. Oops, that's the order that I think I like it in. Now, shield wise, did we get any more gold? No, we did not. So we'll put one on the merchant, and we'll put one on the... Actually, it probably makes more sense to put it on the healer. Okay. Now that that's done... Oh, I need to change this to that. Okay. Alright, now we got what we need there. Again, I think I'll go with the same setup since it works for the most part, right? I mean, so far it's worked. Whoops. And then we'll do this with... Oh, I have a healer now, so I don't necessarily... Now we could just run this for everybody if we really wanted to. And then the only extra stuff we get would be what? What would we want? I'm already drawing a blank as to what I would put in that slot. I guess it would be that. Okay, so yeah, that actually works, because then we can recover magic if we need to. Okay. Yeah, that works. Alright. So we ran this in the last one, except we weren't quite as strong before. But it did, it helped us beat the boss, so that's cool. Alright, so do we go up to 81 and we just start and see how we do? Okay, let's do that. So I'll turn off auto. Wow. That guy hits hard. Okay. Now we're going to actually control what we're doing here. So maybe we'll do fine, maybe we won't. Okay, good boss. Okay, we beat him. Perfect. And remember, he has magic, so he could potentially use that. Okay, great. So far, autoing would have been just fine for this. Okay. See, now that we have the healer, I can just... let's go ahead and do this just for fun to see how it does. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. Should probably heal at some point here. We'll do it because we can. I mean, we don't really have to do this. Right now, I'm trying to make progression so I can... there's 4 of them minimum. I forgot to cure, so that was pretty stupid, but that's okay. That's typical me. Look at this. All these crits. Amazing. Alright, here's the boss. Bam. We will go ahead and heal, because I can't remember how hard he hits. That was a good crit. Okay, Pyro Blast, that's 75. He's dead. Oh, wow. He helped. Okay, great. And I forgot to use his ability, which is also annoying, but cool. Dead. I forgot to do the flip coin thing. The whole reason that he's here is for that, plus a little bit of a gold bonus, so... And we get all of them because we have the thief, so that's even better. Alright, let's see if we can make it through the next part. I'd love to at least get level 100 unlocked, but who knows. And these monsters will start getting tougher and tougher the higher we go up. I mean, that probably goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway, just in case you don't know. You can see why picking the magic boost is just nowhere near as helpful as doing the attack. I mean, if you accidentally did that, you'd be in trouble. Okay. You can see why crit. Imagine if every single one of these hits was a crit. How often we would easily just destroy, and that's why crit needs to be the next one, assuming that's an option, which I can only assume it is, but... Okay, we're gonna get hit a couple of times here. Okay. As long as we have her to do that, and if we really want to, we can... If we get Yeah, that cures 25 of that, so we need to be on top of that for sure. But we're fine. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. And I will heal just because. Okay, wow. So 2 misses and 1 hit, so that was actually quite good in our favor here. I'm gonna heal up again because I just want to make sure we don't get one-tapped. Very nice. All right, we'll use this again. Okay, so we should be completely immune to this stuff, so that shouldn't matter. Okay, so we got hit once. We'll do another heal just to go in. I'm going to restore all of his magic. Now, the magic boost for these guys, that would actually be really good, wouldn't it? But again, that's not going to be the thing that makes or breaks us. Okay, I thought we didn't do this again. Interesting. Okay. What? I'm confused. I don't know why she's showing up at level 100, but okay. Well, okay, I guess we're fighting the boss right now. This is not what I expected, but... Oh, Alexander, find me again at level 200. Okay, I was going to say, that doesn't make any sense, but okay. Now I'm on the same page. I'm like, what? Okay. So you can see... You know what? I'm just going to auto this for a little bit, because I think we're still okay. Now, you notice we're not seeing anywhere near the amount of essence that we did, right? Like on that during the lower part of the run, or the last run, excuse me, we did not see anywhere near so far essence wise, but we'll get there eventually, I hope. So he'll just do that on auto. See, I don't love that. So okay, well, okay. So we're gonna have to think a little bit here. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I'll heal up just in case. These are definitely harder, though. I mean, you can tell. As long as we don't lose anybody, we should be okay, though. But I mean, obviously, we're going to lose someone at some point, right? Okay, I'll go ahead and do this now. Love those crits. Miss and hit. Okay, great. We'll cure up, just to be safe. And we're making forward progress in the dungeon, so if we just want to come and fight more, or jump into the higher level of the dungeon, we can just do it now, so... Okay, I'm going to do this, and I'm actually going to restore her magic. I don't want her to get too low, so... Okay, first boss, here we go. Now, can I remember to do the... Wow, we didn't even need it. Okay, cool. So this is the furthest we've been as far as this recording is concerned, or as far as this like playthrough. Look at this, so level 2 stuff now. Will that beat what we currently have? I don't know, we'll find out, but that's the progression. So if you can manage this, that's what you want to do. Here's the kicker though. If you're trying to farm more essence, then you're going to probably want to do all 100 lower dungeons, right? The first 100 floors, let's call them. Because we haven't gotten a single essence, I don't think. And I think that little goblin, what he brings you is based off of what you've already gotten in the run. So he'll give me nothing if I obtain nothing. We're not doing that bad on gaining some gold here too, you know. 38. Okay. Oh, these guys are kind of tough here. 39 apiece and a miss. Oh man, I love the misses. Come on, crit. There we go. And we need him to crit. Oh, I cannot wait to show you guys when we start critting on everything. Okay. See, he turned, so I wanted to make sure I hit him. Well, it's working out pretty good, I have to admit. Okay. No crits at all. That sucked. Okay, well, at least we killed 2. And we're completely immune to that, so yeah, totally fine. And he was backwards, so that's perfect. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about there, but hopefully you can. I can't remember how high her stuff goes, but okay, 60. Yeah, let's just make sure that she's got what she needs. Alright, so here's the first boss, level 120. Now, really, the merchant should be up front, but I should put my thief there, and I don't know. Whatever, it's not that important. Oh, already dead, so it makes no difference. Perfect. Oh, look at that. This is something new. Holy Cannon, and then wooden and like level 2 versions of this. I don't even know what that does, so cool. So basically we're making dungeon progression now. This is amazing. I don't know. You might find it really fun. You might not really care, but I think this is really quite fun. The progression loop in this, I think, was done better than a lot of games, and this is essentially a mostly freebie game with, and then if you want to give them a little bit of extra cash, you can. You don't have to, though. You can do everything without it, so. It also gives you the gold summary, so don't get confused with what's down here. That doesn't represent, you know, what you've earned in that run. Okay, let's do a quick cure. Because, I mean, there'll be at some point we're going to hit a wall where we just can't even survive. I hope that's not the case, but at some point it probably will be. I forgot to heal. That was not wise. That almost cost us, I think. But we made it out of there no problem, so we're good. Every 10 levels that we can clear is just 10 more levels we can skip for the next run. So that's pretty huge. Boom! God, I love those crits. Okay. And we're already at the boss. So, will my merchant even get a chance to go? Nope. Yeah, I think next time I'm going to put him a little bit further up in the line, if I remember. So we're getting level 2 versions of that. I wonder if these are going to beat what we're currently holding. You can tell that we haven't even gotten a single essence. Why is that? I have no idea, but the more amazing loot we get right now, the easier every run after this is going to be anyway. So this is excellent. I mean, we'll just keep riding this until we eventually succumb here. It's a nice hit. Okay, she's in trouble now. If we got ambushed, we'd be in trouble, right? She's basically our only heal, so. Boo! Oh, he almost killed her. Jerk. You jerk face. That didn't even full heal, so. That shows you. Now we're starting to get it to a little bit harder hitting, and now this might kill him. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Okay, finally we got one with some essence, man. Obviously, if you have the chance... Oh, I should have healed right there. Wow, that was stupid. Okay, well, I'm good. We're good. Now we got everybody full level, or full health again. So, that's the goal. I mean, I know that sounds so stupid when I say that, but, I mean, the bottom line is... Obviously, you want to keep your people healthy, right? Clearly. That being said... The way you do it, the order in which you do it matters, right? So, And that's why I have her kind of towards the front, because I want to be able to heal relatively quickly and not forget about it. Okay, we got through that one. Can we get through one more? I did not heal. Such an idiot. Oh, don't. He's dead. Oh, he saved him. This is why you want this guy. That's so huge. That is absolutely huge. Die, sir. Alright, perfect. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna restore her magic, because I can't afford her. Okay. Oh, already dead. Alright, so we just progressed the dungeon already by 40 levels. That is huge progression. Wow, lots of gold on that. We're already at 64k. Nice. Now, as their HP scales, which it obviously is going to do, and continue to get more challenging, I mean, at some point we're bound to fail here, right? And we're just going to have to farm Essence as best we can to get over the hump. Or we just make as much progress as we can, then we come in fresh and keep pushing the dungeon. That's probably what I'll end up doing, honestly. At this point, there's no real reason to continue too terribly much further if we don't need to. Oh, look, I can get a heal off. Nice. Yeah, that guy was pretty tough, yeah. I think it was 17 Essence that we needed to get our next boost. I'm just scanning to make sure. Yeah, when it's taking 3 hits, I'm scanning to make sure everybody's healed. When it takes 3 hits to kill something, oh, almost killed her. Yikes. And that's why I have 2 knights. Both of these guys can technically proc, so... We need those crits, man. We really need those crits. Now, you could run 2 healers, and then you could double heal if you need to, right? And that could get you out of these sticky situations here. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm not quite sure if it matters, but I'd love to unlock 150. So if it happens, amazing, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that. Okay, well, they picked 3 different targets, so that's actually really good for us. Annoying. Alright, I don't know if that really made a difference or not. If I could see their health, I could make a more intelligent choice here, but... we're going to have hit 3 hits. Yikes. Okay. I can't tell which way these guys are facing, so... okay, well, that's good. If we lose her, we're basically done. Alright, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to heal again, because we definitely need to make sure... okay, great. Now we go into the boss. Now this is level 150 version of this. I know the level 50 version, it's 100 health for these and 150 for that. I remember that. The question is, do we do this or do we just attack? I think we're... okay, that only did 60. Interesting. I'm not going to take any chances. Oh, I forgot to do the coin flip. I'll do it on her, I guess. That wasn't that much difference, really. Oh, phew. That was close. You see what just happened there? He saved us again. Damn. That's all right. I think we're actually gonna pull this one off. I hope. Okay, 44, so it's almost dead. Boom. Alright, so we did it. So, just in this one run, we've made progression All the way from what? What did I say? 80 all the way up to 150. That's pretty huge. I keep saying that like it's over, and it very well could be, but I think you get the idea. So I think in the mid-boss here, we'll just we'll call the episode, and then when I come back, of course, I'll have even more stuff to catch you up on. But I do believe you get the style, how I'm doing this. I can't believe I haven't healed yet. That was pretty stupid. But yeah, you kind of get the gist of what we're doing here. So not like it's that difficult to understand, but you get my point. All right, well, we'll leave it here for now, and when we come back, I'll have even more stuff to catch you up on. But I don't think I forgot anything that I wanted to tell you. If you ended up enjoying the episode, if you don't mind hitting that thumbs up button, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next episode. Have a good one.